What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. New details have emerged into the murder of Chicago's rapper Lil Durk brother DThang after it was revealed that it was revenge for the FBG Durk murder. Now, we all seen what happened to FBG Durk. August 4th, 2020, he went to the Gold Coast to go shopping for his son. That's when Old Block 6 hopped out, clapped him, and then drove away. And then less than a year later, on June 6, 2021, Lil Durk brother got his ass killed at a club. And once the news hit the internet, everybody was shocked, everybody was surprised, everybody couldn't seem to fathom why people would target DThang at a club. We was like, he don't bother nobody, he stays out of the spotlight, he don't disrespect the ops, he don't gang bang. Yes, we get he's Lil Durk brother. Yes, we get Lil Durk has ops. Yes, we get Lil Durk have enemies, but why would they target DThang at a damn club? We all felt that way up until the FBG Durk murder trial exposed DThang. Cause it was reported that when TZ spotted FBG Durk, he became excited. He was calling around everybody, and one of the people he called was Lil Durk brother named DThang. He called DThang on the phone, and DThang either told him one or two things. He either said, "You get Durk right now," or "Let him live." And I'm inclined to believe that he say, "Y'all get Durk ass right now." Cause what happened moments later? Old Block 6 pulled up in broad daylight, cameras everywhere, witnesses everywhere. They hopped out, clapped FBG Durk, and it seemed like it was a crime of opportunity. It seemed like they was pretty desperate to get FBG Durk, and everybody was like, "Damn, what did FBG Durk do?" And every time you ask Lil Durk what happened with his brother killers, every time you ask Lil Durk about his brother case, Lil Durk response is always the same: "My brother killers died that same night. They are no longer breathing. We got them whacked." And the news apparently agrees with Lil Durk. The police apparently agrees with Lil Durk. Cause listen to this news clip when the police say it was a retaliation killing just hours after DThang was killed. Take a listen to this. Let's go.
Now at 6, the brother of local rapper Lil Durk is dead after shooting at a club in Harvey this weekend. A police officer also injured.
WJN's Kelly Davis is live at the Harvey Police Department to explain what happened. Kelly?
Good evening. Harvey police tell me they were doing a routine safety patrols at Club O as it was closing late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. That's when this all went down and multiple shots were fired. Then 2 hours later, another fatal shooting. Police say they are looking into possible retaliation at play here.
Wait, y'all hear that? Lil Durk brother DThang was shot and killed at a club, and police say there was a retaliation shooting happened 2 hours later. The same story that Lil Durk gives. So Lil Durk already admitted that he is responsible for the retaliation hit on his brother DThang. Y'all hear that? Put two and two together. Police and Lil Durk is on the same page. Because everybody always talk about Lil Durk Rico. Everybody always say Lil Durk beat the Rico. He's never going to get charged. But the more I read into it, the more I look at the evidence, it seems like Lil Durk might just get hit with the Rico. Too much evidence against him. He spoke too much. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue.
Is quiet this evening, but police say there was a chaotic scene at the strip club early Sunday morning. Multiple shots were fired and lots of weapons were found at the scene. Dante Banks was killed when he was shot in the head. Banks is the older brother of locally known rapper Lil Durk. The 32-year-old is also a rapper who performed as DThang. Shortly before Banks was shot, about 500 feet away, police say Officer E. Muhammad heard gunshots and saw someone with a gun at the club. There was some sort of altercation and the officer was shot in the thigh. A spokesperson from the police department says Muhammad was treated and released in good condition, but it's unclear if the officer was targeted or if he returned fire. Around 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, about 2 hours after the shooting at the club, there was another fatal shooting. Police tell me this one happened on West 55th Street, where 39-year-old Seneca Price was killed.
Wait, so Lil Durk brother DThang was shot and killed at 12 a.m. 2 hours later, there was a retaliation killing at 2 a.m. on a guy named Seneca Price. And let me just say this about DThang. I get Lil Durk is your brother. I get you might feel like you ain't responsible for what goes on. You want to distance yourself from his beef. But the streets don't work like that. So if I'm DThang, why even go to a club? And if you're gonna go to the club, can you at least hire real security? Now, I'm not talking about your niggas from the hood. I'm not talking about your hitters from the hood, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes them shooters from the hood can let you down when you least expect it. When you need them the most, sometimes they never come through. Yes, he got good aim. Yes, he crazy as hell, but when you need him the most, when you need him to have good aim, when you need him to put in that work, when the temperature is rising, when the pressure is on, sometimes them hood shooters let you down. So that's why I feel DThang should have hired some off-duty police officers. Get real security with you, bulking up. And if you're gonna go to the club, you can't stay around till closing time. Everybody know that. Everybody know once the lights comes on, once the music stop playing, once everybody is walking back to their vehicles, that's when all hell breaks loose. Niggas drunk, niggas ain't getting no play, so they mad. Niggas may lost some money on the dice game. They looking to inflict pain and damage on anybody. So that's rule number one. You go out, you gotta leave before closing time. I'm talking about a couple hours. If the club closed at 3, you need to have your ass out that club by 1 a.m. I'm just being real. So him sticking around a closing time mean he was off point all night. And you heard what the news say, an altercation happened. You DThang, you well known. Your brother got ops all over the city. It's possible that the person who took you out didn't even have a problem with you. He probably just seen that you was Lil Durk brother. Lil Durk is a BD. He might be a GD. Let me heckle Lil Durk brother. Let me confront Lil Durk brother. Let me give him a piece of my mind. Let me scuffle with him. And you know, one person get the best of the other. Once a weapon is drawn, somebody loses his life. It could have been as simple as that. So I just think DThang was moving all type of wrong that night, especially when you know what happened with the FBG Durk case. You know you had that phone call. You knew the streets is talking about you being involved. You see Lil Durk on a TV on YouTube mocking FBG Durk. He got a song called Shoulda Ducked where he say, they ask me how I get high as duck. And you gonna take your ass to a club knowing that type of heat is on y'all? That's just bad judgment. But let's continue.
We are still looking for more information on that shooting, but right now police say no one is in custody for any of these shootings over the weekend. Live at the Harvey Police Station, I'm Kelly Davis, WGN News.
All right, Kelly, thank you.
Y'all see that? The streets is saying that DThang was killed as revenge for FBG Durk. Now, we all seen what happened to FBG Durk. We all seen the theories. We all seen that it was allegedly $100,000 put on FBG Durk's head. But if you hear the real reason why FBG Durk was killed, it all started with O-Block T. Roy. That is the best friend of King Von. Now, if you listen to King Von music, if you follow King Von, you will see that he's always talking about O-Block T. Roy. He's a well-respected member in O-Block. He's a hit of himself. The nigga like 5'2". But hey, when you got good aim, when you good with that strap, you don't need to be tall. You don't need to be big. You don't need to have stature. I be seeing y'all tall niggas. I'm 6'2", man, 6'3". Y'all little niggas move. A little nigga will break your ass down with that strap. So size don't matter at all, because that strap is the equalizer. And I heard that O-Block T. Roy was really about that life. But he got his ass killed in the store. And it's on video. I'm not going to play the video, but just look it up on Reddit. O-Block T. Roy, the best friend of King Von, is sitting in the store talking to somebody. That's when 2 men walk up on him and just blatantly shoot him point blank range. O-Block T. Roy falls down. He's squirming on the floor. He's in a lot of pain. He passes away from his injuries. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are asking. Who's the 2 men responsible for taking out O-Block T. Roy, a beloved figure in O-Block? Well, that would be allegedly Can't Get Right and a guy named TB. They are real close with FBG Durk. Take a look at these photos real fast. Boom! That is King Von with his best friend O-Block T. Roy. Now you see King Von is in front. O-Block T. Roy is in the back, don't know, some type of gang sign. I don't know what it is. I don't follow the drill culture like that. I just know it's a gang sign. I don't know if it's a disrespectful sign. I can't tell you what he's throwing up, but it's a gang sign he's throwing up, right? That's O-Block, T. Roy, and King Von. Best friends. He was allegedly taken out by a couple of FBG Durk homies. Let's take a look at this photo. Boom! That is FBG Durk, TB, and Can't Get Right. Those are the men allegedly responsible for taking out O-Block T. Roy. Now it's all starting to make sense. Cause we always wondering, damn, why was O Block such in a rush to get FBG Durk? Why did they risk their livelihood? Why did they risk their freedom in broad daylight at the Gold Coast to get FBG Durk? It's because O Block T. Roy was killed by his homies. Now TB and Can't Get Right, they was later killed, so you can't retaliate on dead people. So they was like, hey, we gonna get FBG Durk because those his homie. He's the biggest rapper from the other side. Let's take his ass out. Because you gotta be careful. In all the little FBG Durk interviews, he shouting out Can't Get Right. He shouting out TB. He talking about Can't Get Right, my hitter. TB, my shooter. But when your shooters get taken out, who got your back now? See, we gotta be careful about the things we speak into existence. Because we can say this my hitter, this my shooter. Everybody got a problem with your shooter now has a problem with you because you the big name rapper giving them a platform. You got them all with you. You shouting them out for doing your work. And now when they get taken out, you left alone. And you didn't have no shooters with you at the Gold Coast. You was outnumbered. You had a female bus back, but she got hit in her wrist and the gun flew. That's what I'm saying. And you look at the motive with O Block, it might not even been no money on FBG Durk head. That's a motive big enough. Hey, your homies took out O Block T. Roy, we gonna take you out. It could be as simple as that.